It's Michael. And I want to talk about something that I don't hear talked about enough. And I was just doing some reflecting here after I got out of dialysis, and I was thinking, wait a minute. Opphucius. Opphucius. Remember I told you the story of me picking up this snake and it clenching onto my arms. And I held it. I held it there like Paul. I thought I shook it off me. This is after I got up from death. And my brother had shown me something in a bottle. I couldn't understand what he was showing me. I just couldn't understand him. And I didn't realize it wasn't me. It was me. I didn't realize that. And yeah, I get exactly what's going on. Trust me. You know, Dante, I know what's going on. My thing is like, the thing is, I earned my salvation. Not to sound selfish by any means. I got to be careful on what I give out to people, because I understand that I'm holding valuable information, and it's time, like, you know, oriented. It has to be at least understood and written down for me to understand. Most of it has to be, at least 90% of it. It's 95% of it. But let's talk about opphucius. Opphucius is also called the serpent bearer. I told you I picked up that serpent, just as Moses lifted up that serpent in the wilderness. So the Son of Man must be lifted up, right? I'm just telling you the truth, man. Doesn't belong to everybody. A large constellation straddling the celestial equator. That's pretty interesting to me. Well, the time and the zodiac of this kind of interests me really the most, but because it's a week before my birthday, a week before I'm born. It sits right in between Capricorn and Sagittarius. And it was seen that supernova came out of it somewhere. I'm trying to think. But it was like October 7th, I believe, 1604. And the last one before that was the Great Schism, which was in 1054. That one I do know about. Now, Asclepius, okay, so my brother cracked me up. Asclepius gave Opphucius, after he had got sick, he gave him a magical elixir. Remember I told you I was bathing in this blue, I don't know what it was. It looked like I was soaking in a tub of something electrical and magnetic. I don't know. But this is a very important sign. I'm learning exactly what else happened with Opphucius. Was that his father was Zeus. That's interesting to me. And killed him. Did I not tell you I was killed by God? Or somebody like God? I just told you this. And I turned into an angel. I had to hand him over the data I had, though, first. This is not going to be... I'll be gone, you know, or somewhere far, far away by the time this reaches probably your ear or anybody's ear. I wish it would reach my mother's ear in time, but it's not meant to happen. And whatever happens in the end, man, I know that I did good, man. I may not have been perfect in this world, man, but I put in more work, man. Blood, sweat, and tears, man, and effort and passion, dude, to figure out what the hell is going on around here. And here I am trying to tell you, I do know, and it's your job not to think with the ego or the mind like in a way that we do as humans. We judge by outside looks, the kind of stuff Isaiah 53 highlights. Zeus was this Ophucius's dad, and he killed him, and then turned him into an angel. That's exactly what happened to me. He just flicked me just real quick, and he was hiding. He was hiding behind the clouds in some kind of underground Chernobyl type facility. And what I saw was heaven coming down to earth with the angels, the Anunnaki, the Elohim. So I'm not going to tell you guys again that the Elohim showed me these answers. They gave me these answers. I don't know why. Maybe because I, like Enoch, was dedicated in setting my mind towards a higher place, a higher realm, knowing that there is more to things going on around here. A whole lot more. Enough to make you really depressed too. You know, thank God I don't stay too depressed, man. I do dialysis too. I have a hard enough life, man. Trying to, you know, stay focused and grounded, man. And yeah, I had a rough day today, but we were talking about the difference between Zupu, meaning Zeus, splits time with Melchizedek. Melchizedek, of course, has the other half of time, but 720 degrees worth of perspective. It means I could go in a circle and see every perspective there is that things have to offer. And I do sometimes. It will mess up your head if you do it too long. It will kind of cause you to have a massive migraine. When you see reality from a 720 degree perspective, take it from me. I'm telling you, it will cause headaches. What, Marvin? Anyways, there are 6 ether beings and 9 ether beings. Okay? The 9 ether beings are strictly all nature. The Zeus 6 spiral beings aren't. They can be messed up, you know. But you know, of course, if anybody wants to know like where I'm getting this information from, it wasn't that man. See, man tries to find something to worship too. Man wants something to worship. How about nature? Your nature around you. What is the nature of this reality? I don't know. Have you figured it out yet? You should have. You should know what's in human beings too, which is highly questionable nature and severe vanity and ego. When somebody rids himself of all of this stuff is when they could actually be of use. And that is why I'm trying to perfect my being. Now to my twin, the lady, young lady, Ellie. I don't know why you still do this with me. Why are you doing this with me? Why are you doing this to me and us? You know damn right well I love you more than life itself, dude. I would do anything to try to help this situation of ours. And I know you know what I'm talking about, Ali. And I'm going to leave it right there, 290-6504. And I'm going to leave it right there. And I can't give you any more than I just did. Okay. Also, what I want to talk about. Um, 72, yes. You said, Michael, why were you saying that? You're the most important 72. That's what my brother said, dude. Hey, Michael, why you say it's been 26,000 years and you were the first one to wake up? Because I was, dude. And I was. That's prophecy. That's something I tried to run from. See? Not a good idea. Yes, the brightest light, which I showed you in the dark night. Why he was spray painting that black, jet black in that last video I showed you with Batman. You're like, oh man, that thing wasn't really like, it didn't really need like painted that bad, like airbrushed. And what did he do? He airbrushed it jet black. That's the brightest color there is, dude. That's the real light. And so that's their dark energy. CERN's ass. Yeah, these things work in cycles, man. It's just it's a kind of magic, man. That's all I could say. But also with opphucius, he's holding a snake, stomping the scorpion. What does that mean? That means you're overcoming the sting of death and holding the serpent and lifting him up, just as you are supposed to lift up Jesus Christ. Now you know who's who. My birthday was Christmas Day. Peace out, guys.